I asked the question specifically to say how we all maintain our mental health and physical health. Not one answer said anything about going to the doctors. Not one answer said, you know what, if I'm not feeling 100%, I'll go to the doctors. And the reason why I asked that question is because studies have shown that 45% of women compared to 33.5% of men go to the doctors when they're not feeling well. Well, that could be mental health or physical health. The numbers actually drop down more when you're dealing with black men. So it's interesting in all the answers. And I was thinking maybe one of you would have said, you know what, if I'm not feeling 100%, I'll go doctors or whatever, get myself checked up. But you touched on something as well, Citrus, where you was talking about, funny enough, you was talking about like gum disease and stuff. But things like regular checkups, men, and I'll say, I don't want to make it be a matter of ethnicity, but men generally don't really follow up with checkups. Like we're all over the age of 40 here. How many of us have had our, as you should do at 40 or 45, whatever the age may be, how many have had our prostates checked regularly to ensure we don't have, especially considering the background we all come from? That's something that's quite prevalent in our communities. It's just interesting. It was just interesting answering all of that. Not one of us said, you know what?
Because there's a few podcasts ago, right? And we sat there and we said, what's up? If you're sick, what's the first thing you do? And everybody near enough in the room said, I call my mum. And it's the first thing we do. And to be honest with you, it's probably still the same. And now our parents are probably all the same. They're not telling us to go to the doctors. Do you know?
When you was a child... Sorry, so just gone.
So that's a really good point Buddy made. However, I'm proud to say, when you asked me the question about my mental health, and I said 70, I think I said, and I know that's not me. I know that there are, like me normally, if on a bad day I'm 90, do you get what I mean? But I recognize that I'm not sleeping properly. Like things are bothering me. Like when you know, I don't know if any of you lot have this ADHD brain, sometimes you just space out. And when I'm spacing out, there are intrusive thoughts coming in. Like, this isn't right. So I signed up with a therapist. I had my first session last Tuesday and it was weird. Do you know, shout goes out to Andy anyway. I'm going to send him the link. It was really weird. And we just had a conversation. It felt like I was talking to one of you guys, but this guy just knows nothing about me. Do you get what I mean? And when you say things like, would you go to the doctors? I recognize within myself that I'm not where I need to be. Like, I'm procrastinating over things. I'm not necessarily having the same drive that I normally have. I'm normally a let's go. And when I'm not feeling like that, I'm like, I need to do something about it. And then that's what I've done. So that's the step that I've taken to say, well, I'm recognizing that I booked 6 sessions. So I said, I've recognized that this isn't quite right. Let me just have a conversation with someone impartial, get their professional views, and then take a point from there.